another simple beginner's trick for you using just 52 playing cards. No more, no less. What we're going to do is I'm going to give the cards a quick shuffle to begin with, just to mix these up. I'm then going to get you, not me, you to cut the cards roughly in half. It doesn't have to be exact, but somewhere equal. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. I now want you to choose either one of these packets. Whichever one you choose is the one that you are going to be using. Okay, so which one do you want to use? These ones here. Okay, that's your choice. I shall have the ones that you don't want. Did you know that cards in a deck have a pair? For example, the ace of clubs and the ace of spades are considered a pair. The 5 of hearts and the 5 of diamonds are considered a pair. That's because they're both red 5s. They often say opposites attract, and we're going to try something with these shuffled cards. What I want you to do is to pick up the cards, and I want you to deal out 3 piles of cards. You follow along with me. So you deal out 3 cards as well. Okay, and just continue doing this. So both you and the spectator at this point will deal out all of your cards into 3 piles of cards. Now it doesn't matter if you end up with odd number of cards on there. The spectator will do the same as you. You remind the spectator that they chose the packet of cards to use. We now have some random shuffled packets of cards. Now, as I said, opposites attract. We have cards on the top and we have cards at the bottom. I want you to give me either top or bottom. Give me top or bottom. Top. Top. I want you to take off, without looking, your top cards and just put them here. So you've got your top cards. Now, you could have chosen bottom, you went for top, so I'll take the opposite, which is the bottom. Now do make sure that I am taking the bottom card, because it has been known for magicians to cheat. And as I slide out these cards here, reveal the cards that you arrived at randomly. The Jack, the 9 and the 7. So you arrived at the Black Jack. I have a Black Jack. The Black 9. I have a Black 9. And finally a Red 7. And there, opposites attract, and those are what are known as the ideal pair. Regular viewers of the Card Magic 365 will know that these tricks are all beginner tricks. If you're new to magic, these are great to start out practicing and performing, because it gets you used to performing magic in front of friends and family to begin with and gain that confidence. This one is as simple as they come. I really can't stress that far enough. You need just a regular deck of cards. You then remove the pairs of cards you want. I've got a pair of Black 9s, 2 Black Jacks and 2 Red 7s, but you can pick any cards from the deck. What you do is you stack 3 of the cards, 7, 9 and Jack, on the bottom of the pack, and you stack the other 3 on top. So you've got on the top and bottom the 3 cards that you're going to be using. Now you'll notice at the beginning of the trick I did a shuffle. Now you can use any type of shuffle. You can even do a riffle shuffle, as long as you know that when you cut the pack, I need to drop, remember we got the 3 cards on the bottom, I need to make sure I drop at least 3 cards first of all, then shuffle the rest together in a normal riffle, but make sure that I end up with the original top 3 cards here. Push them together, it looks like a genuine shuffle of the cards. You now emphasize to the spectator that you want them to cut the cards, not you, but to cut the cards in half, which they do. Now all you've got to do as a performer is to remember which was the top and which was the bottom. Remember, this was the top half, so I know that the 3 cards we stacked are on top here and the other 3 are at the bottom here. They do get an absolute free choice. Really sell that to them, that whichever packet they pick are the ones they will use. If they choose these cards here, I know that when they finish dealing, the 3 cards are going to be at the bottom because they're currently on top at the moment. Whereas mine, because they're on the bottom at the moment, they will end up on the top. So you then just start to deal them out. 3 packets like this. And they do the same. Once the cards are exhausted, you will both end up with the 3 cards you stacked either on the top or the bottom. Now we know that at the bottom of all of his cards are the 3 that we put there. On the top of mine are the 3 that we put there. Now it is a case of Magician's Force. You need them to choose the, not the top, but the bottom for his. So what you say is, give me top or bottom. So use that phrase, give me top or bottom. Now if they said top, you will then take the top cards from yours. And the way that you phrase that is, because you were saying to them, give me top or bottom, if they said top, then you're going to use the top here. If they said bottom, then you say, you've chosen bottom, take the bottom cards from each of yours, which they do, and then you will take the top 3 from yours, opposites attract, and they match in pairs.